This morning it's been slow going for the base metals here on the floor of the London Metal Exchange, and in conditions like that there's been very little significant price movement. Indeed, after two somewhat volatile days in the middle of the week, culminating in yesterday's sell-off, the markets have really flatlined today, consolidated, stayed close to previous closing levels, and volumes have consequently been thinner. A little bit of short-term uncertainty has of course come into the market. The knock to sentiment yesterday by those very poor global PMI figures, that's sobered the short-term sentiment, short-term fundamental outlook, and it's left the market a little bit bereft of direction. Did get some data today out of Germany. GDP first quarter figure did show some growth there, and the business confidence index from the same country was also positive. Since then it's been slow going for the metals, as we said earlier. The last bit of data this week coming up, the US durable goods orders figures, they'll be released shortly. So up until then, the markets have really tended to drift back slightly. The copper market, for example, it's been moving either side of $7,300 a tonne, just below that level at the moment, running a small loss on the day, but actually holding above fairly comfortably, it has to be said, the $7,200 ceiling of the recent $400 range. Aluminium, that keeps nibbling away at $1,850 a tonne. That's the floor of its recent fairly neutral $1,850 to $1,900 range. Not much activity going through there either. So for the rest of the day, once this data's out of the way, we could see some activity towards the close. There are long holiday weekends both here in the UK and in the US on Monday, so 3-day market closures coming up. There'll be some position squaring, book squaring and covering ahead of that. This is Martin Hayes, Fast Markets on the floor of the LME.